Hi, this is Nikki and I'm here with part 2 of today's message. So, this has come through just from another healing, so just to say, because I was watching a film yesterday and the soundtrack that came through had a message in it. So, and it was the Foreigner song, which is Feels Like the First Time, which is why it's so funny in keeping with today's message. So I'm just going to share another note from someone's healing, and they say, also, I had a lovely image come to me from the last healing you did for us. It was the one when we were at the top of the mountain doing a slalom ski race. So I talked about that. She was in the fast lane, he was in the slow, because didn't want the feeling of being out of control. I saw our ski poles made the 11-11 image, the 4 of Wands, and that we were bringing that energy from the high realms and grounding it down onto the earth plane. Wow, so lovely to have that insight come to me. I also watched the Chalet Girl movie that came through in the healing, and it resonated so much. I found it interesting that the more she worked through her blocks around the wounds of her mother's death and used her innate gifts to go after her dreams, the more he was drawn to her. The energy of playfulness and love and passion was also a strong message for me too. It's easy to get caught up in being too serious in this journey. Bringing out my own playfulness and following my dreams will be good energy to bring into our union. Thanks again for the healing and guidance, Nikki. And so that's why if you think about all these messages that are coming from our higher selves, they're all really playful because they're wanting you to focus on the love vibration, not on, the challenges, basically, because they're wanting you to dream big, dream big, dream bigger. And also to make you focus on the fact that anything is possible and love can climb any mountain. Look at this mountain. It's also got the Twin Peaks, which is why I chose it. So the lyrics to the song are this. Right, so sweet, because this morning it was Sledgehammer, I want to be your sledgehammer. And now this, in contrast, is just so sweet and tender. So, I would climb any mountain and sail across a stormy sea, if that's what it takes me, baby, to show you how much you mean to me. And I guess it's just the woman in you that brings out the man in me. I know I can't help myself. You're all in the world to me. It feels like the first time, the very first time. I've waited a lifetime and spent my time so foolishly. But now that I've found you, together we'll make history. And I know that it must be the woman in you that brings out the man in me. I know I can't help myself. You're all that my eyes can see. And it feels like the first time, like it never did before. It feels like the first time, like we've opened up the door. It feels like the first time, like it never will again. It feels like the first time, the very first time. Open up the door. Won't you open up the door? It feels like the first time. Yeah, it feels like the first time. And so the message here is to open your hearts fully to love, to open them and say, I'm ready to let love in. I'm ready for my union. I'm ready to be open, to be vulnerable in love. I'm ready to open my heart fully. And yesterday we all had the messages around the sevens. 7 is your soul path. And, basically having, a pat on the back, basically, to say you're doing a really good job because you're on your soul path and your divine mission. So guess what year this album was come out on? 1977. Guess what clip it came from? Fox News. So I was like, okay. I mean, this is why, what that lady said from her healing was about, it made her realize to get the fun back and to focus on the fun parts of this journey, because that is why it's such an amazing journey. And so if you think, again, always go back, if you're feeling down or if you're feeling, a little bit out of sorts, let's say, you just have to focus on the bigger picture, right? As soon as you focus on the bigger picture, then it takes away any doubt, because you just know that you're going to be helped into your union at the right time for you, because your union is needed to raise the planet in love and light. It's as simple as that. And because you're a twin flame, you signed up to it. It's like a contract that you've agreed to before coming down. which literally means that what you have to do is find the love in your heart and live by that every single part of your day, in everything you do, you know. So like, live like your dreams every single day as much as you can, to push the boundaries. And then when you're doing that and really, really doing that for yourself, you know, you're vibing at the perfect level. That is when your soul song will be so loud, right? The vibration is so strong that that's when the universe and everything will make it happen for you to come together. So that's why these songs are perfect, because your twin soul and your higher selves are saying, I would climb any mountain and sail across any stormy sea if that's what it takes, me baby, because you mean the world to me. And I guess it's just the woman in you that brings out the man in me. I know I can't help myself. You're all in the world to me. So there you go. Again, a beautiful message. I mean, I just, you know, these things are just sent to, you know, spin our heads, open our hearts more and more to love, and trust in the journey, because it is a beautiful journey. The more it unfolds for you, the more amazing it becomes, step by step, day by day. And it's all about opening your heart and being vulnerable and loving the journey, basically. The more you do that, the more magic you see. So open your heart to magic, open your heart to the universe, open your heart to basically the knowledge that you are going to be together. You're already together because your twin soul is in your heart. All right, two hearts beating as one. All right, hope that helps. Take care. Bye.